So I'd like her to do some closing comments on the idea of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, after which we have Dr. Sarita Budhu. She is a very noted scholar on diaspora studies and has herself done a lot of work. So she will talk a little bit about the Indian diaspora studies, particularly from the Mauritius perspective. Dr. Shashi.
Namaskar to all of you. Ambassador Virendra Gupta, the President of ARSP, our Global Didi, Dr. Sarita Budhu, and Mrs. Tintin with him, Deputy Chief of Mission, Embassy of Republic of the Union of Myanmar, Sri Narayanji, and you, the young minds. You have come to India to see, to understand, to explore, with so many questions in your mind. So today we are discussing about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Is it just a motto that can be written on the walls, or practically can it be applied? Can it be acceptable to the people? What is happening today in all over the world, mostly all over the world, and what is the meaning of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam? So we were talking about conflicts, helping others, saving lives and wars and all these things. So there are people who demeaned others, destroyed others, so many things. So I'm not going into the details. What I want to bring to your notice is why is it India only that could say that the entire world is one family? Today, it's so difficult to have a family, number one. The young couples, sometimes they want to spend time in the live-in relationship, or ugly things are happening that is anti-natural. That is, if I want to openly say this, that how this family, that is a very strong, powerful unit of the society, is getting weaker and weaker. And there are many reasons for it. So number one is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. It's a part of one shloka. The entire shloka is Ayam Nija Paro Veti Ganana Alagu Chetasam. So people who have a small heart, they think this is mine, this is yours, but people who have broad hearts, they say, oh, it's for all. So how the whole idea developed, and how can it be possible only for India? Because it is the culture. India is a distinct land. You all belong to it. You should be proud of it. You are, I know. So because it is the culture developed by the rishis and the munis, the gurus and the acharyas, sitting on the river banks with under open sky, pure blue with chirping birds, flowing rivers, enough of trees, giving enough of fruits, enough to eat, everything was in abundance. So what they saw around them was that a tree bears fruits not for itself but for others. A river flows not for itself but for others. So you asked a question that when there is a problem, that whether should I serve myself first or others first? When it is a family. Kutumba means a huge family, otherwise it is parivar. Parivar means a small family that is very close. Kutumba means a huge family. And when we say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, Vasudha means the earth, and it doesn't include only the human beings, it includes the plant life, the animal life, whatever is there on the earth, it's a duty to protect it. So, family means not only love, care, working for others, helping others, no, it's beyond that. It's sacrificing. There's the whole idea of sacrifice. A mother, if there is a small quantity of food, first she will give to her kids, first she will give to her parents, and then kids, and then to herself. She has to take care the insects, the crows, the birds, the everything, whatever is there. It's. I'm not going into the details. Number two is there is another shloka that says Yatra Vishwam Bhavatyekam means where the whole world becomes one home. So we are talking about global governance, but where is India? Where are the weaker countries? Where will they be? That is a huge question that is raised by many people. Needham, when I say Needham, Needham means a nest, means a home. Who makes a nest? It's the she-bird who makes a nest. Not the he-bird, he's just flying. And the she-bird, when she's pregnant, she has to lay her eggs. She makes the nest so cozy. Look at the nest from inside. It's so comfortable. And with all the hard work, she creates the nest. But what is happening? This westernization of the entire world. Where it is going? Where are the mothers? They're not giving the loving touch to the children. There are so many questions, so again and children are suffering. There's a recent research in America that after giving sleep training to small kids, they are damaging their brains. And it's so commonly used. What do you mean by a family? Is this a family? No. So, now I come to the point that if this shloka, where it is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, it is written in an Upanishad. It is the name of the Upanishad is Mahopanishad. But that is written quite late. But earlier, before that, there are a number of texts beginning from the Vedas where we find the seeds of this. If you look at Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam like a tree, so a tree grows with one seed, but the tree of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam tree grows with many seeds. And the flowers that it gives, the fruits that it gives, is all positive. So I'm not going into the details again. How the society is changing is a big question. Once I was reading an article from Japan, I don't remember the name of the magazine, Time Investment Bank. Am I crazy? Time investment, what's it? Then I talked to some Japanese friends and all. The young generation doesn't have time to look after their old parents. So I can go, not to my parents, but to others' parents, and that time will be deposited into a bank, and when my parents would need, that time can be used by somebody else. I said, oh my God, we start this bank from the beginning of the life. When a child is not even born, parents start investing that time, and finally, when there is a beautiful family, so family will look for each other, we look after each other, taking care and all this. But where are the families going? What is happening? Again, it's a big question. How much time are the families spending together? Mother's Day, Father's Day. I say, my family, every day is a Mother's Day, every day is a Women's Day. It's for them who don't see their parents for months. It's for them. Celebrating the 25 years of my wedding anniversary. Oh, it's not for me, because in India, wedding means it's for life. So there are basic fundamental differences among the religions, fundamental differences among the cultures, where they are born, how their minds are nurtured and nourished. Our minds are nurtured and nourished by not only by the text, not only by the beautiful shlokas, but see, there's a huge history of people, great scholars, who have dedicated their lives. So, tapa and tyaga is the fundamental in a family, in a unit. You go to America, why so many of Chinese and Indian youth like you are just doing a lot of work in USA, People just were just laughing that if you bring out Chinese and Indians from America, what will happen there? Because it's a strong support given by the families, even Chinese. I have seen mothers going and helping, fathers going and helping their kids wherever they are, in whatever situation they are. So that is family. When we are a family, there is no question of giving and taking. If I give something to somebody as a family who is my family member, I don't expect that he will give me something in return. Do you know that in India we were not trained to say thank you? It was a shock for me to say thank you so many times, because in India we are just obliged. We take it in our heart. You do something for me, I just not say thank you and it's okay. It's over. No. I take it in my heart. Was first time, Mr. Gupta, the first time when I went to Europe, it was so shocking for me, and I was not trained, my mind was not trained to say thank you. That is family. In a family, a mother never says thank you to children. Children never say thank you to their parents. So family has something very, very, I think, such an important unit of the society. We have a future, we have a past. If you don't have a family, you don't have a future. I have so many friends. One of my friends, she had 11 dogs but not a single child. Because she did not have time. She had time for dogs but not for children. It shocks me, at least. I was talking to a young couple like you. The girl said, no, auntie, there should be one baby and one puppy. Okay, have both puppies. Because we don't want to take the responsibility. Why people are delaying giving birth to children? Because they don't want to sacrifice their life. Because for them it's more important, me is more important, family is not that important. So all of us, we are responsible to bring that change from personal to social to family to national to global level. Otherwise, where is the family? How the whole world can be family? But they are saying this to, if you repeat something, maybe 1,000 times, there is again a saying in India that if you scratch with something, maybe thread on a stone, after some time there is a scratch on the stone. So keep trying, keep trying. We need a beautiful future. Everybody who wants wars, no soldier likes to go for a war. No soldier wants to fight and kill others. Everybody is happy to save lives, to be happy. But how? Because they are not given this training. Our minds are so westernized. So westernized. We want to live in isolation. Me, that's all. Me first. So let us be, we. So be happy. Thank you very much. And it's a good chance.
Thank you very much,
Share.
Pratibhala. You gave a different viewpoint,
Yeah.
talked about the family. And family, to understand Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, we have to first of all understand what is family. And the institution of family itself has taken such a beating, in fact, which has degenerated. And that really, draws attention to the challenges that we have in pursuing this theme. Because first of all, we need to correct our own idea of the family within our own family, and then we go beyond that. But I think I'd like to thank all of you for having contributed to this very enriching discussion on Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We would make a brief report on this discussion and feed into, there are people who are working on this idea, at the civil society level, and we will let them know about the views that you all have expressed. So thank you very much. And at this stage, I'd like to invite Dr. Sarita Budhu. As I said, she's a noted scholar of academic on diaspora studies, and